Hi, Hannah here, and I'm back with the shadow box. I've gotten a little farther, as you can see. I've decided on the papers that I'm going to use on the inside of my compartments. Now, I'm calling this the poor man's shadow box, and the reason I wanted to do this project, when I saw it, this isn't an original idea. I saw a video and someone showed this. They didn't show how to make it, it was just showing a completed project. And I thought, that's pretty cool, I would like to do that. And I could have purchased a shadow box with a lot of compartments and covered it, but I wanted the challenge of doing it myself, creating it from scratch and using my own aesthetics to complete the project. I'm a beginner, and I think at the beginning of crafting, the more things that you can learn as an individual, it helps you to develop your own design aesthetic so that you're not always copying the work of others, and that you can develop your own signature, as it were, on your art, which is what I think makes an artist a real artist, is if you have a signature and a style, and when people look at it they recognize it and they can say that that is yours. And it can still be fun, but it's more of a reflection of you and who you are. So I hope that those of you who are beginners who watch this video will attempt to make this project and come up with something that's unique to you and make it your very own. Now, these little paper clips that you see here, I am the queen of the mock-up. I guess maybe from working with architects for so many years, but I have to have a model. I have to really be able to see what everything is going to look like. And so I use these little pin curls to clips to mock everything up so that I can really see what it will look like when everything is in place. And so I'm pretty pleased with the papers that I've chosen. I've decided that I want to use a musical theme for this. Now, the challenge for which I'm preparing this requires that I use buttons, corrugated cardboard, twine, and it's crazy, it's my own challenge and I've forgotten the components, but it's buttons, twine, handmade flowers, and corrugated cardboard. So the corrugated cardboard is here, so I'm going to have to incorporate the buttons and the twine and the handmade flowers inside my box. Okay, I've taken the cover and I've started on my design for the cover, and so there's more of the musical paper, sheet music paper, and if you turn this over on the back, it's going to have sort of a layered effect. I have a musical scale that's going to go in here. No, probably not there, but it will fit in there. And I have a treble clef that's going to be colored and placed in here. But when this is turned over, it will look like you have all these different layers, which is a pretty cool effect. So that's where I am. And then these are the components. I'm going through my buttons to see which buttons will work with this design. I have some gears from Tim Holtz, and then I have some chipboard gears that I might miss and put in, and I also have some chipboard buttons that I'll probably cover with designer paper, and I have some keys and a few other charms, things you see here on the table that right now I'm just going through and just placing them randomly in the box to see how they will look there. Kind of difficult to do it. I don't have the best camera angle, but I'm just playing right now with placement, and so that's what I recommend, that you play with the placement. Look at all the components that you plan to use and move them around to see where they fit best. I plan to put buttons inside of the bottle caps, but obviously I'm not going to put this aqua button into this shadow box. So I'm waiting. I've ordered just the regular silver bottle caps, and when they come in I'm going to punch out some buttons and put it inside and put that into my shadow box as an innovative way to use the buttons in this challenge. And I'm also going to put in some keys and probably a door lock. So the element that will tie it all together is I will have my musical theme, and then I will have all of the components for my challenge, and then some complementary components that are there because they would make the project visually more attractive. Okay, so I hope that those of you who are following along with this tutorial, that you've selected your paper. If not, take your time, select your paper. This is self-paced. There's no deadline for you. I have a challenge deadline, but take your time and come up with a project that you think really reflects you as a designer.